This webinar discusses WinLABS computer requirements and how to schedule an installation of your WinLABS software. The WinLABS computer requirements consist of a Windows 10 machine, not S-mode version of Windows 10, and 4 gigabytes of memory at a minimum. Now, a Windows 10 machine is the gold standard right now for Windows operating systems. Windows 8.1 will work, but we do recommend Windows 10. S-mode is something that Microsoft has started where an S-mode computer will only run software that is provided by and approved by Microsoft. So, because WinLABS is not available through the public, you need to come to USB-C for it. You cannot have an S-mode computer. So when you're looking at your list of system requirements on the side of the box prior to purchase, make sure that you do not see the S-mode words. If you should happen to purchase an S-mode computer, you will need to get S-mode removed from the computer prior to scheduling your installation. 4 gigabytes memory minimum. Association size does affect the memory requirements for peak performance. So the smaller associations, anything under 1,000 members, 4 gigabytes is plenty. Anything over 1,000, you may want to consider 8 gigabytes of memory, depending upon what else is on the machine and how much reporting and tournaments that you run. If you have large tournaments, the more memory will help you. Locals over 5,000 and states with large tournaments should consider a minimum of 8 gigabyte and looking at a 16 gigabyte memory machine. Once you have your computer, it's time to address getting WinLABS onto that new computer. Do not use a transfer cable or transfer program to move WinLABS data or software. I can't stress this enough. WinLABS needs to be installed. Using a transfer program or transfer cable can corrupt your Windows operating system to the point of you have to reset your computer back to factory settings. We've seen it before. You want to make sure that all of your Windows updates have been applied. The reason for this is if you take your computer out of the box, plug it in, connect it to the internet, the first thing that's going to happen is Microsoft is going to take control of the computer and start installing Windows updates. We can't compete with that, and it will literally take over your machine until that's done. So you want to make sure that all Windows updates have been applied. Again, our install just doesn't work when it's competing against Microsoft. So an install cannot be completed until all the updates are applied. Once you're ready to schedule your installation, you want to go to bowl.com and then go to click Associations and WinLABS, and then click the icon that says Schedule WinLABS Installation. At your scheduled appointment time, a WinLABS technician will contact you, and you want to allow up to 1 hour for an installation. The installation time depends a lot on your internet speed, how much traffic is on your internet, how much memory you have. There's a lot of variables, so that's why we say allow up to an hour for your installation. And then you also want to make sure that you have a backup of your current WinLABS database ready. If you don't have that, we can take care of it while we're working with you on the install, but you want to have access to that backup. So now you're ready to prepare your computer and schedule your install. Please return to bowl.com under the WinLABS training materials for more training recordings. Thanks.